You are lying in bed, shivering under a blanket, skin burning hot, muscles aching. You check the thermodegrees. You reach for the paracetamol. You have been trained your entire life to see fever as the enemy, a malfunction to be corrected. But what if everything you have been taught about fever is wrong? What if the fever is not the problem? What if it is the solution? Your body is executing a deliberate strategy that evolution has been refining for 600 million years. By reaching for that pill, you are not helping. You are getting in its way. Fever is not a passive symptom. It is an active weapon. Your body deliberately raises its temperature because heat kills pathogens faster than it kills you. Every degree is a calculated risk, decided by a sophisticated chemical control system at the core of your brain. Here is how it works. When a virus invades, your immune cells release signaling molecules called pyrogens, from the Greek for fireborn. These travel to your brain and trigger prostaglandin E2 production, which turns up the hypothalamus thermostat. Your brain now believes 37 degrees is too cold. It wants 39 or 40. The hypothalamus then makes you feel cold even though you are burning up. You shiver to generate heat. Blood vessels constrict. You curl under blankets. This is not a malfunction. This is a military operation. Your brain is deliberately cooking your body because heat is a weapon. Heat works. Bacteria and viruses have proteins shaped precisely for 37 degrees. Raise the temperature by 2 or 3 degrees, and those proteins denature. They unfold. They stop functioning. Meanwhile, your immune cells move faster. Antibody production increases. Interferon production surges. Fever is ancient. Fish get fevers. Reptiles get fevers. Even insects raise their temperature when sick. Honeybees cluster together and vibrate their flight muscles to heat the entire hive. Fever has been discovered by evolution over and over because it works. Cold-blooded animals do it behaviorally. An infected lizard crawls onto a hot rock and stays there. Prevent the lizard from accessing heat, and it is far more likely to die. Goldfish do the same. The behavioral fever is a survival mechanism that predates warm-bloodedness itself. So, why do we suppress fever? A meta-analysis of over 400 patients found fever associated with lower mortality in critically ill adults. Patients given aggressive fever reduction had worse outcomes. In children with chickenpox, those given paracetamol took longer to recover. Why? Because paracetamol and ibuprofen block prostaglandin E2, the same molecule that tells the hypothalamus to raise the thermostat. You are not just lowering your temperature, you are interrupting the entire immune coordination cascade. The pathogen gets a reprieve. Animal studies confirm causation. Infected lizards given antipyretic drugs die at dramatically higher rates. Rabbits with bacterial infections given fever reducers have higher mortality. Suppress the fever, increase the death rate. The mechanism is clear and consistent. Febrile seizures terrify parents, but the evidence is clear. They do not cause brain damage. They do not lower IQ. They do not increase epilepsy risk. The seizure happens during the temperature rise, not at the peak. Aggressive fever reduction does not prevent them. Fever can become dangerous above 41 degrees when your own proteins begin to denature. But your body generally will not cook itself to death. The same brain that raised the thermostat has built-in safety limits. Trusting the plan means trusting your brain knows when to stop. So what should you do? If you are healthy and your fever is below 40, consider letting it run. Rest, drink water. Treat the discomfort, not the number. Treat the fever only if it causes severe distress, prevents sleep, or crosses above 40. The number matters less than how you look and feel. This advice feels uncomfortable because we have been conditioned to treat any deviation from normal as a problem. But the body is not a machine that breaks. It is an evolved system that fights. The shivering, the aching, the burning heat, these are signs. Your body is fighting with everything it has. The